I never even stopped yet. E leo ho aloha ke ia I a kākua pau, I a kahu vai, se o Jack Wong, Poʻo Kula nai ole Wong, hope Poʻo Kula skatisa, hope Poʻo Kumu ke Kula Kiʻekiʻe, Filaganis. Nā lakai o nia Kula, nā lakai o nia moku puni no hoi. Na Kumu me nā limahana o ke Kula Kiʻekiʻe. Na kupuna, makua na kanaka o ke kae ulu. Na me nā haumana kupaia nahana ke ali I Pauahi o Kanaloa hoi. Aloha vale. Our aloha also goes out to our Ohana community members that are impacted by the creative elemental force in Puna and in Ka'u, Ola. I won't lie, up until the final grade was turned in last night at the time of the headmaster's tea, I was clenching every single part of my body that I'm sure had some self-inflicted bruises, just to make sure that these 139 students are able to be here this afternoon. Mahalo to our Kumu for your ongoing commitment and dedication to our haumana and to this school, and to the legacy of Kiʻekiʻe Pauahi. I also acknowledge my office administration and due diligence of our student records coordinator, Ms. Nanea Nahuina, as often their work goes unrecognized. So Poʻo Kula nai ole Wong, as you confer these graduates to our trustees, I can officially say that every single one of our graduates here, no matter how easy or strenuous their struggles were in getting to this point, they are here. 139 will soon be part of over 1,800 graduates of this campus, and parts of tens of thousands of Kamehameha School's graduates over 130 years. Your work of pono and aloha, while embracing the legacy of our founder, Kiʻekiʻe Pauahi Bishop, under the guide of our aku and our kupuna, has brought you to this stage. You are a part of our larger ohana. You are a part of Kamehameha Schools. Now, standing here to speak about a class that I truly adore, the class of 2018, Kanaloa, and at the same time try to provide words of inspiration as they embark upon their individual journeys, is a tremendous task and an honor for this person in front of you. This is probably one of the most challenging pieces that have been placed in front of me as I've sat in the front row for a few years, quiet and content. That was good. Channeling my energies to whatever graduating class was up here, every so often giving my bulging eyes as needed. At first I thought I would stand here and speak as a principal and talk about the plethora of successes that's been mentioned by many of our speakers already today. The scholarships, academic successes, athletic successes, senior expo, your ability to be respectful and to be honorable, your ability to take kuleana and be told to follow through, and knowing that you can follow through with pono and with aloha. And then I thought perhaps I would also balance the wealth of goodness that this class has with some of the challenging points that we have all seen. Speak about which student had the most morning tardies in the morning to school, but still finding time holding very proudly the Starbucks macchiato. Or male members with the most detentions for earrings. However, quickly to adhere to the rules of the school and replacing them with suji string just to keep the puka in the effervescent earlobes open. And I will admit, I will own up to perhaps dismay of our faculty and staff. Yes, some of the suji string came from Lehua's office. And let's not forget the constant reminder to shave, and to shave. And you can tell which ones as they are now checking now in front of you with their hands on their faces. So I thought about doing these things, and then I said, that'll be quite tacky. So let me speak from a larger panoramic view, from where I stand not only as an educator, but a Kanaka. A Kanaka who has over 30 years have kept at the core of education our Hawaiian children, to the best that I know how. This is my commencement address to you, my commitment to you, my aloha for you. O Kamua, let me first speak about the charge and duty. The charge that we have for you and your charge to your Ohana community, our land, our lahui, and to society at large. It is my hope that our children will always be keepers of their mo'okua genealogy, custodians of our history, our mo'au kala, practitioners of familial and communal traditions, champions of our culture, defenders of our aina, and warriors of our lahui. All the pressure. And then not only that, we take that truckload out and we bring another truckload. And we tell them, go to college, get a job, be financially stable. And my favorite, which I've also mentioned, kui kamana, you are who you are because how you were raised and where you come from. Pride begets pride, shame begets shame. Nonetheless, these words are always intentional and purposeful. Not only for today or tomorrow, not only for your first year beyond high school, but forever. Still, only you can act upon what you think you're able to do. Try not to overload yourselves. You are your own determining factor in your own fate. Your duty and charge will come, and you will know it. O Kalua, secondly, you're not out. Your future is not ahead of you. Your future is right here, and you're not out. It is energized by your uniqueness, your talents, your passion. Many say that our na'au as Hawaiians is our second brain. I say it's our first brain. As this is where we hold our intellect, our emotions, our spiritual connection, our ability to act, our capability to make decisions. This, ladies and gentlemen, is our mauli. As divined by Tutumeri Kavena Pukui, it is our spirit, it's our heartbeat that is embedded deep within our na'au that guides us each day in what we do. Your na'au, you have to hold it, regulate it, monitor it, protect it. Whether it comes tomorrow, one day during the summer, when you set foot in your dorms next year, or when you travel onward on your military training, you will realize that this shift in your life means that you cannot go on as usual. You have to move with your na'au. When you are ready, know that you are able to do things that are quite extraordinary. You will go great lengths to choose success and to be successful. Like many of us in the audience, challenges will come, but so will opportunities when you put yourselves out there. But you have to move with your na'au. Angela Davis, an American political activist, author, prominent figure during the 1960s with the Civil Rights Movement, a member of the Black Panther Party, and who I met briefly 2 years ago in the tunnel at Stan Shara Center, and who spoke at my commencement. And she says you have to act as if it were possible to radically transform the world, and you have to do it all the time. Be the radicals that will transform this world. Remind yourselves this because as you travel upon your road of liberation as an independent adult, you will be continuously stopped by others that feel they can do better than you. So you need to move with your na'au. Okahope, lastly, and perhaps for all of us, are the words kauka'i and kako'o. To depend on and to support. To you in front of me here, our support of these individuals is forever in action, in prayer, in hope. They will continue to need us and rely on us specifically during transitional times, this being one of those times. They have the passion, creativity, innovation, commitment, and dedication to who they are and where they come from. These young adults will be our future as OEV leaders of our family, our communities, and our aina. With our unconditional support, they will achieve. When we as individuals are conscious about what our individual function is, then we are able to collectively serve the greater good. Therefore, it cannot be only about you, or you, or you, but rather how we are able to come together in a concerted manner to elevate our own existence for generations to come. How will we continue to collectively elevate these 139 students of this graduating class? Graduates, understand this much before you try to understand the function of society, because there's so much that's happening around. But before you understand the function of society, you have to first understand what your function is in society. But I want us to peer further and not only look upon these individuals as just graduates, but Kanaka that you have raised, that you have taught, that we have prepared, as they now travel upon their pathways. I invite you all to look upon the members of this graduating class, because these are future educators, engineers, doctors, firefighters, nurses, health practitioners, musicians, artists, business owners, entrepreneurs, pilots, social workers, psychologists, psychiatrists, military leaders, scientists, biologists, geologists, marine scientists, athletes, police, bodybuilders, lawyers, scientists, barbers, activists, and perhaps a few philanthropists and millionaires. Stand and be recognized as our future. For you, this is our future. This is our lahui. And mahalo every single one of you. Mahalo. You can sit down. Millionaires. I had to put that one in. Kumu Lehua needs a dorm. Okay, I'll ask for forgiveness after. You will leave this stage in a few minutes. Your 13 years of kindergarten through grade 12 experience comes to an end. And if you are able to, as you walk down center aisle, try to glance without tripping at the stage that you just departed, as your 13 years will become part of your successful history. You will now move yourselves upon your individual pathways that you have spent months to plan, create, mobilize, and now embark on. As with many that sit in front of you today with your plans of hopes and dreams, there will most certainly come times of shifts, reflections, modifications, revisions, and refinements in order for you to reach your destination that will make you more than just content, truly, truly happy. I leave you with this short poem. The strength of Kanaloa is seen. Its vastness is traveled upon. Struggle one will face on the ocean swells. The wind blows, the sea is white with foam. Kanaloa rises and coral is washed ashore. An echoing voice is heard in the distance. It is there that your foundation exists. Grasp the shaft of the paddle and paddle. The sands rustle under the canoe. Take notice of the calmness of the vast sea of Kanaloa. Waho ea, you have arrived. You will forever thrive, Kanaloa. Hu piki piki o te kai ake o Kanaloa. He loa ki ka holo ano ka mua no Kanaloa. Ha mai ka makani kua ke a ka moana. Ha mai ke kai ku ke ko auka. Ku pa ka leo pita yo. O kai marute ke ka wawa pa ka hoia